Hello, this is movie review number 1177. This is Small Things Like These. Small Things Like These is a 2024 movie directed by Tim Mielants. Mielants. Tim Mielants. So this is from Lionsgate Films, Roadside Attractions, Artist Equity Productions, and Fizz Aliens for Screen Ireland Films. I saw this movie on November 14th, 2024 at CMX Liberty Luxury 15 in Cinebistro in Liberty Township, Ohio. So this is based on a novel of the same name by Creel Keegan. And this takes place in 1985. Bill Furlong. He is a devoted father who uncovers disturbing secrets at the local convent. As he investigates, he discovers shocking truths about his own life and past. So he is working as a coal merchant to support his family, and he discovers disturbing secrets that are kept by the local convent, and uncovers truth of his own, forcing him to confront his own past and the complicit silence of a small Irish town that is controlled by the Catholic Church. Wow. So, Cillian Murphy, who starred in the Oscar-winning movie Oppenheimer, portrays Bill Furlong. He is a coal merchant. He has a wife and kids, and he delivers coal to a convent for the Catholic Church. Well, one day he sees this girl, um, and she is screaming. People are taking her in this convent, but he doesn't know why. But then he discovers secrets about this convent that makes him question what to do. Louis Corian portrays young Bill as the movie also has flashbacks of Bill when he was a child. Irene Walsh portrays Irene Furlong, who is Bill's wife in the movie. Michelle Fairley portrays Mrs. Wilson. She is a woman that Bill knew from his past. Emily Watson portrays Sister Mary. She is the Mother Superior of the convent, and let's just say that, well, she's not exactly friendly. Crail Dunhee portrays Sister Carmel. Helen Belham portrays Mrs. Cahool. She is the owner of the local pub. Laura Dion Dunleavy, Liaadandunlea, portrays Kathleen Furlong. She is Bill's eldest daughter. Agnes O'Casey portrays Sarah Furlong. She is Bill's mother, who appears in flashbacks. Mark McKenna portrays Ned. She is Mrs. Wilson's farmhand. And Sarah Devlin portrays Sarah. Let's just say that she is the woman that Bill sees near the beginning of the film that's being brought into this convent. So when Bill discovers secrets about the convent and what they're doing, let's just say that he first tries to ignore it, but then keeps thinking about it over and over throughout the film, and let's just say that it involves Sarah. I won't discuss too much information, but I will say that something is happening to Sarah in not a good way. And this is something that Bill is trying very hard to not be involved with or not be involved in. But let's just say that there might be a point where he can't take this anymore. And he starts to remember his own past on his wife with his mother, Mrs. Wilson, and Ned. And he starts to question about his own family and his choices, and he's trying to figure out what to do. But there's another thing. The people in this small Irish town, let's just say they might know what is going on, and yet they might tell Bill not to do anything. That is none of their business. But Bill might think otherwise. I really don't want to discuss spoilers, but let's just say what's going on in this church ain't pretty. And I will say that the ending of the film is pretty sweet. Again, don't want to discuss too much information, but I was really happy how the film ended. But I also like how Bill is thinking about his own family, but is also thinking about what is going on in this church. And he has, let's just not nightmares, but let's just say that he couldn't imagine his family being involved with this church. As far as what's going on in the church, he couldn't imagine his family being part of what is going on, because that would give him really bad nightmares. He is just glad that the church is not going after his family. But let's just say that if Bill says something, something bad could happen. But Bill realizes, or he must make a choice whether to stay silent or to do something about it. Yeah, this was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. Cillian Murphy really did a good job at portraying Bill Forward. He really did a good job. I really like this movie. I hope it does a lot of awards. So that's my movie review of small themes like these. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.